Hello everyone and welcome to Furio Finance 101. If you've been following me for a while, you've seen my other videos on this platform. They are very detailed and very long. Some of them are 30 minutes. A lot of people were asking me for a more condensed version, so here it is. In this video, I'm going to explain the basics of the platform, how Furio Finance works, the parts of the ecosystem being added, and I'll also give a step-by-step instruction of exactly how to get in. Now, two things to cover really quick. First, if you guys don't mind, if you like this type of content, please remember to like and subscribe. And second, of course, this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. If you want a financial advisor, I would look one up on the Google. So let's get started. Furio Finance, this is a website. Their website is furio.io. This is a daily ROI protocol. So the main metrics are they've got a sustainable taxation. If you're familiar with ROI protocols at all, there's a lot of taxes that are being charged, and that's what helps sustain the system. This also has team building referrals. So if you'd like to grow a team, it does help you out a little bit. Compound interest is the main metric on any daily ROI protocol. You want to take a smaller amount of wealth, continue to reinvest that, and so you can turn it into a larger bag. And that will give you the ability to invest in some larger parts of the ecosystem that are more long-term and more stable, frankly. Furio has an LMS system. I will try to explain really quickly how that works. The variable rate up to 2.5% rewards, so you can grow your account at up to 2.5% per day, which is absolutely fantastic. And then it's got some anti-dump mechanics. Now, in my other videos that I've done on this, I've explained this stuff in detail, and those videos are very long. I'm going to keep this one short, so I'm not going to go into everything. I'm just going to jump to the platform, and I'm going to hit those individual parts so you can understand it, and then understand how to get in. And then if you want more information, you want the deep dive, go look at my recent videos. I've got several hours of content on the subject of why I like it, what I think it's going to do in the future, how I think it's going to perform. So go check those out. Let's jump over to the platform. So pretty simple daily ROI platform. The Furio uses the Fur token, so FUR. Fur token is currently trading for $5.51, and it's been that way for the last month because they implemented an LMS system. What an LMS system is it's a liquidity management service or a liquidity management system. All it does is basically keep the price within a certain range. How it does that is it has a pool of liquidity over here that sits on the sidelines. That pool of liquidity has money in it, and then it also has tokens in it. So when the price gets too high, that pool of liquidity over there uses some of those tokens and sells them, and that drives the price down, right? Supply and demand. When the price gets too low, the pool of money that's off to the side in that LMS buys up additional tokens, therefore driving the price up. So it's a very good system. It's the same system Hoard's been using for the last year. So far, it's been really sustainable, and they've actually introduced some other metrics to make it even more sustainable. Some other ways where they can add money into that liquidity pool. And of course, as long as there's additional funds in there, then it's going to be able to keep that price range steady. So more on that later. The idea with this protocol is you're going to take USDC, you're going to buy your Fur tokens, and you're going to deposit them into what's called the Fearbot. The Fearbot is what's earning you 2.5% per day. Now that is up to 2.5%. Let's look at the variable rates. So if all you do is compound your money, you're going to get a growth rate of 2.5%. If you claim once a week, that will drop to 1.75%. If you claim twice a week, 1.25%, and so on. So I highly recommend that you compound at least 5 days a week. That way you can maximize your account growth. Obviously, the faster you get to max, the faster you can pay yourself out consistently. And with some of the other parts of the ecosystem that they've introduced, you can actually transfer some of that money over into other investments that are a little bit more long-term, which is absolutely fantastic. So just going down the line here, Fur swap is where you come and actually swap your tokens out. Right now it's at 547. This will bounce back and forth between 546 and maybe 555. It's got those minimal swings, and that's just because the LMS system is buying and selling. Fearbot, of course, is where you actually stake your tokens. Fur pool is a place where you can stake your liquidity pair tokens, so you can couple up Fur tokens and USDC and then earn a yield. I just threw a little bit in here the other day because I was testing it out, and off my $17, I've already made 75 cents. So not a ton of money, but if you had a bunch of money in here, it would obviously make you more. So this is just one part of the ecosystem. This helps sustain the price of Fur because you're adding liquidity to it here when you create this liquidity pair token. And as you can see, it's been performing extremely, extremely well. So the 14-day average is 189.5%, which is absolutely outrageous. And the all-time APR since they started a couple months ago is 146.5%. 6.5. So absolutely outrageous as far as returns. And again, just one more leg of the table, one more pillar, if you will, that adds to the sustainability of the project. So you've got, of course, Fearbot, where you stash your money, Fearpool. You've also got something called Fearbot. Now, I've purchased a couple of these so far, and I'll probably get several more down the road. But what Fearbot is they're basically utilizing a proprietary system that they've already built and have been running for several months now, that it uses trading bots to trade the market. And it'll trade the normal equities market, it'll trade crypto, it'll trade Forex, really all the traditional markets. These bots, when programmed right, can be really successful. They've averaged over time 8 to 10% per month, which is absolutely fantastic. And what the Fearbot section does is it allows you to purchase a portion of that bot, so you get to keep some of the profits. In addition, and this is really cool, they are using some of the money that's in the LMS system, in that LMS pool, right? That's sitting there to control the price. They're going to use a portion of that money and trade it with a bot to generate additional income. That additional income will go into the liquidity pool. And of course, like I've mentioned, the more liquidity that's in the liquidity pool, the more stable the project can end up being. So that's absolutely fantastic. In the next couple of weeks, you're going to see Fearbot here, which is their online casino. That's supposed to get launched before the end of October, so expect to see that. But that's another one of their pillars of sustainability. And I believe their casino is going to have all the normal games that you would normally play, and then also some sports betting, which is very cool. They've also stated they have some more stuff coming down the line, so they are building out a fully functioning ecosystem that should last for a long time. So those are the reasons that I like the project. Hopefully you like the project too by now, and you've seen some of my other videos, and you're just looking for how exactly do I get in, what steps do I take to actually get my money into the vault. So let's do that now. So when you first land on the Furio website, it's going to look just like this. You won't have a wallet connected. There will be no details up here because obviously you haven't connected your money to the platform. So you want to connect your MetaMask wallet. Okay, as you can see, I've done that now. I've got my my wallet connected here, and in my balance right now, I've got $102 in USDC. So that's what you need to use to be able to purchase the Furio token. Now, most of you guys probably won't have USDC, but if you're familiar with this runs, of course, on the Binance Smart Chain. So most of you guys have BNB in your MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet that you're using. So what we're going to do is we're going to go exchange some BNB for USDC so we can use it here in the system. Because it runs on the Binance Smart Chain, you're still going to want to have BNB because that's what all the gas fees are going to be charged in. So of course you need that. The only reason that you need USDC is when you're actually purchasing Furio tokens, or you're going into the Furio pool, or if you want to buy a Fearbot. So their transactions happen in USDC. Their gas is charged in BNB, of course. So there's a couple ways that you can purchase this stuff. So it's got, I think, trade crypto up here. This is going to allow you to buy BNB or USDC through this fiat on-ramp. Now there's some charges here that will take place as far as fees. So the fees may be a little bit expensive. So this might not be the way you want to do it. If you've already got it in your MetaMask wallet, what you'll want to do is jump over to PancakeSwap and make the exchange. Since I already have BNB in my MetaMask wallet, that's what we're going to do. Okay, over here on PancakeSwap, as you can see, I got a little bit of BNB over here in my balance, and then I've got my $102 in USDC. Let's just say I want to add an additional $50. So that's 0.18 BNB. So let's add that. Let's click swap. Looks like the price updated. Let's confirm the swap. And of course, I just confirmed that on my Ledger. I highly recommend using Ledger or some sort of device like that to protect your cryptocurrency. If you haven't added USDC to your wallet, you can click here, and that will add it directly to your MetaMask wallet so you can actually see the values in there. So we'll click close here, and then we'll jump back over to the Furio site. And as you can see, we now have that $152. So really simple to switch out BNB, or really on PancakeSwap, any type of cryptocurrency that runs on the Binance Smart Chain, over to the USDC so you can use it to make your purchase. So we'll get that done. So once you're ready, the first thing we need to do is come over to Furswap. Now for a lot of you guys, you just want to put all your money in your vault, and if so, you just click max. As you can see, the $152 will give me 27.64 Furio tokens. Now of course, after I purchase this, there's going to be a tax, so that's going to drop. Be aware that there's a 10% tax when you make a deposit, there's a 10% tax when you make a withdrawal, and there's a 5% tax when you're compounding. Those taxes go basically into a tax pool, and that tax pool is what helps pay out the daily percentage that comes from the ROI dApp. So if you don't want to pay those taxes, you're out of luck. That's how these daily ROI protocols work, and that's what makes them more sustainable. If you want to leave some money behind, you don't have to put that all in here. Let's say I wanted to put some money into the Furio pool, and I wanted to leave, say, $10 behind. I can come over here and just say 142, and then it would leave some additional USDC in my wallet. So it's whatever you guys want to do. For the purposes of this explanation, I'm going to click max here. Now what I want to do is I want to actually put this money straight into the vault. I don't want to purchase the Furio tokens, have them sitting in my wallet, because I'm not going to use them for anything else in this instance. I want to deposit them directly into the vault. So I'm going to click this button. If I wanted to keep some, like I said, for the Furio pool, I could leave some aside and not click this button. If I was planning on team building, I would need to go buy a downline NFT, which you buy with Furio tokens. So you'd want to leave some aside there too. But for most of you guys are just getting started. You just want to figure out how to get money into the system. In that case, it's a good idea to click max and then click this. Now down here, this is important if you guys don't mind. I would love it if you would use my referral code to get in. But if you've got somebody else that you really like, another YouTuber out there, you're welcome to use theirs as well. But this is where you actually put that in. So if you've clicked on a referral link, maybe in this video, it should auto-populate. If not, you can just copy and paste it. Of course, it's just a wallet address like every other daily ROI protocol. So once that's in there, I've confirmed that that's correct. This is correct. I'm putting it straight in the vault. I click swap, confirm the transaction. One more transaction will pop up for me here. I want to confirm that. And then of course I come over here and confirm that on my ledger. Again, very important to get a ledger or some sort of device like that to keep your crypto safe. So once that contract or that transaction rather has gone through, I should be able to check my Fearbot. And as you can see, I now have my balance in there after taxes. My reward rate for the first 28 days is going to be 1.75%. After I compound for 28 days in a row, that puts me in the 2.5% club, and then I grow my rate or grow my account at 2.5%. So that is absolutely phenomenal, and that's how you get to a maxed out wallet a lot faster. So I highly recommend getting in the 2.5% club. There are benefits for that. They do giveaways, all type of stuff. So if you need to have a claim schedule, like I said, here is the claim rates. I wouldn't recommend claiming more than once or twice a week on average. This is all based on a 28-day rolling period. For me personally, I like to grow my account. I'm liking this 2.5%, so I'm going to continue to grow the account, and then I will take that out later when I max the wallet. But I always could drop down to a 6-in-1 strategy and still be getting 1.75%, which is also extremely good. All right, now that you're in, what do you need to do? Once a day, roughly every 24 hours, you want to come in here and you want to click this compound button. For now, I'm at 1.75%, so 1.75% of that is going to end up in here every 24 hours. Now I have the choice to click compound and grow my wealth, or I can also click claim and take some money out of the system. But for me, it's all about growing wealth, so I'm going to continue to hit this compound button every 24 hours. If you want to be lazy, and I might with this account because I got a lot of other stuff going on, I could put on the auto compounder. So I could say, hey, I want this to compound itself for 5 days. I don't want to have to get in here and do it every day. You could set this up and auto compound it. The gas is going to be a little bit more expensive, so just be aware of that. But for a lot of people, that additional 50 cents or 75 cents or whatever it is well worth it for them not to have to come through and take the actions. They can just set this up. They can say, hey, I want you to compound this for 20 days for me. They prepay for the gas, and then the thing auto compounds itself. So it makes it really, really convenient for people. So just to give you an example of what that would look like, let's go ahead and just do it. I'll put in 5 days. We'll click auto compound, confirm the transaction. That is confirmed, and as you can see, I've still got 5 auto compounds remaining. So for the next 5 days, this is going to compound itself. That's about as set it and forget it as you can get. So if you are an investor that's interested in a daily protocol that churns out ROI at this rate, but you want it to be really hands-off, then this may be a really good choice for you. Because you can make your deposit as you just saw, the system will compound itself, and you'll just get in periodically to check your balances, check your growth rate, make sure you're updating your auto compounder. I mean, you can make it really easy on yourself. In addition to that, if you want to make really hands-off money, like I said, the Furio pool is churning out 146.5% all-time APR. So you could stuff some LP tokens in here, and this is just fantastic. All you do is put your USDC dollar amount in here, and it creates the whole pair for you with just one click of a button. So again, extremely easy. And then if you want the Fearbots to trade for you, you can purchase these for $200 in USDC a piece. So that is the platform. That's how it works. Let me know if you have any additional questions down below. I'll continue to make more advanced videos, but if you want to get set up, there's the step-by-step. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, happy investing.